Hey, hey, hey. What's happening? What's happening, family? It's Thursday. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on. Come on in the room and hang out with your uncle. I got something I want to talk about today. Dog. What y'all up to? How y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing well. Yeah, come on in the room. Come on in the room, people. Come on in the room. I got something I want to talk about today. It's Thursday. Y'all. You know what time it is. It's Thursday. Man, this is going to be crazy, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good today. Oh, my God. I'm so excited. Wow. I'm going to let a few more people come on in. Come on in, y'all. Come on in the room. Come on and hang out with your uncle. Come on in the room. Lovely, lovely, lovely. My people. What's happening, Robert? What's going on, man? Good to have you on the live. Appreciate you coming in, man. Listen, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Because this one is powerful today. Listen, okay, if you look at the description says, know your worth. Hey, Christy, good to have you on the live. Appreciate you coming on, sis. Listen, family, first and foremost, I want you to understand you are valuable. Ooh, y'all gonna hear this one today. This one gonna be powerful today. You are valuable. You are valuable. This is why things are happening the way they are. Because of your value. You're valuable. And whether you realize it or not, you're more valuable to them that oppose you than what you actually think you are. Ooh. Hey, Joe, listen, this is why it's so important for us to treat each other like gold. Because when you treat your fellow brother and sister like gold, when you learn how to appreciate each other, oh my God, there is strength in that. There is strength in that unity. There is strength in that there's strength in the numbers. There's strength in being appreciative of each other. And I'm not going to try to make this a race thing, but actually, in actuality, it is. It's so difficult for us, okay, us as African people, because I understand my heritage. So when I say African people, I'm going back past when we were brought over to this country, okay? Even some of us were already in this country, but those that were brought to this country, I'm going past that. If you understand history, then you'll know what I'm talking about. But if you don't go do some research and find out who you really are and where you really came from, okay? And don't get caught up in just all that you've been taught, okay? Because there's a whole lot of history that we don't know about, a whole lot of history that we have been passed over, a whole lot of history that we haven't even been made aware of, and a lot of history that most of us have forgotten, okay? But here it is. When you understand how important it is to be unified, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. And yes, we are a powerful people as African American people. I don't really like to even use the term African American, but it is what it is. I'm an African man. I was born in America, but I'm actually African, okay? And listen, I'm trying to get people to understand how valuable you really are, okay? We have been used over the years to do things that if we had the opportunity in this country to do them ourselves, we would take over this country. And that's not what is going to happen, because that's not the agenda. The agenda is to control us again. Y'all better get this. The agenda is to control us again. And all that's going on, with all the pandemic that's going on, with just what happened with Mr. Floyd, listen, that's a man. That was a man that lost his life because of another man's choice, another man's bad choice. And I'm tired of it myself. I'm tired of it. But what can I really do? Here's what we can do. This is what I believe. This is a solution. What I believe, because we're talking about it all the time. We're talking about it. One of my friends made a post. She's tired of hearing us talk about it, and I agree. It's time to stop talking. It really is. Now, I'm not saying go out and become violent. That's not what I'm saying at all. Okay, because in actuality, we don't have enough firepower to become violent. We don't. We don't have that. Okay, so it's not about becoming violent, people. The riots that's going on, that's senseless to me. It makes no sense to me. Honestly, I'm being straight up. It makes no sense to me for us to be rioting. It makes no sense at all. Okay, it makes no sense for us to be destroying properties. What is that going to prove? It's not going to prove anything. The way you hit somebody, you better hear what I'm saying right here. Hey, Brian, good to have you on, man. Nair, appreciate you. Listen, what you got to understand is this. You don't hit somebody violently. No. See, because that's not how you get somebody. If you really want to get somebody, you hit them in their pockets. You hit them in their pockets, because most people's pockets is where they life is. Most people's pockets is where they thought process is. Most people's pockets is where they worship. That's where their worship is. Well, I feel like I'm angry, but I'm not, because I want you to understand something. You are valuable. You are valuable. People, you are valuable. And stop allowing people to make you think you're not, because you are. Just because, listen, just because this stuff is going on does not make you any less valuable. You are very valuable. You are highly valuable. That's why they want to control you. Because they understand that once you get into a mindset that's different than what you were taught, than what you were conditioned to think, that changes the game. See, you don't have to, listen, we are so powerful and so wonderful and so fearfully made as a people that it intimidates folks, because they know stuff about us that we don't know about ourselves. That's facts. A lot of us are taught stuff and have held on to stuff for years because it was bored into our ancestors. They didn't come to this country with the mindset that they have now, that we have now. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, sir. And, historically, yes, they were put on slave ships. Yes, they were put on slave ships. They were brought here. They were forced on slave ships. They were brought here, right? But you better hear what I'm saying. Hey, Angela, good to have you on, girl. Appreciate you. Listen, that's not the mindset that we need to have any longer. We need to have a different mindset. We need to go back to when we were kings, when we were queens, when we had land and when we had power and we had authority. But we've been belittled, and we've got to get out of that mindset. We got to stop hating on one another. Oh, see there? See, people don't want to talk about these things because it hurts. It don't feel good. But let me tell you something. If you don't get over hating your brother or your sister, you'll never get over all of this other stuff. You'll never get over it. And what you will end up doing is doing something that's stupid to your own people. And I'm not saying go out and do something to somebody else. That's not what I'm talking about. But a lot of the stuff that we deal with is interpersonal issues. Hate for ourselves and hate for those that look like us. Not excluding the hate that others have for us. Come on, somebody. We got to stop allowing ourselves to hate one another. We're too valuable. We are too valuable. I'm not fussing, y'all. I'm trying to get something in your head right now. I'm trying to get something in your spirit, okay? I'm trying to get something in your spirit. Because you know why? It's so important for us to understand these things. This is why we are continuing to go through the same cycles over and over again. Hey, Si, appreciate you coming on, girl. Hey, Brandon, appreciate you coming on. Listen, we got to get past the hate toward one another and start loving on each other and building each other. Listen, we need to support one another. I called one of my sisters yesterday in my group. I reached out to her. Let me say I reached out to her. I didn't call her because I don't have her number, but I reached out to her on Messenger. She has a business, and I got my baby girl here. My baby girl's here with me for the summer. And I wanted to support her business because, she does nails. I thought she did hair, but she kind of corrected me. She does nails. She has a day spa. You know what I'm saying? She's doing all of these things. I'm like, I can utilize her because, I can put money in her pocket and still get a good service for my baby girl. You follow what I'm saying? But see, what we tend to do is we tend to put all our resources elsewhere instead of putting them in each other. But then here's the flip side of this. Watch this. Hey, Diary, hey, nephew. Here's the flip side of this. When you do put your monies in us, why is it I always have to try to get a discount? Oh. And then why is it that we always have to try to why is we always have to try to when we do put our monies in someone else, they always try to mess over us. Think about that. See, that's the flip side. We always looking for a discount, and then we sometimes get messed over by our own, right? Oh my God! See, I'm going down somebody's street today. This is the point. We have to love each other enough to treat each other right. We have to treat each other right, guys. Family, we have to treat each other right. We got to stop downing one another. We got to stop dogging each other and start building each other up and start appreciating each other. I love you. I appreciate you. I appreciate those that watch my videos. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because you don't have to take the time to come in here and watch this with me. You can come in here and then you can, this thing ain't talking about that, and keep rolling. Then I just said that. Real talk. But I'm always talking about something because I'm always trying to encourage you and empower you to be the better version of yourself. Period. And you may not always agree with what I say, but I'm going to say what's real and what's reality, what's the truth, simply because that's what it should be. We should love each other, but we should be truthful with one another. Never accept a lie. What for? Don't tell me you appreciate me and then don't even support me. Please. That's a lie. When I need your help and I can't find you, but you constantly telling me that you love me. Really? Come on, that's a lie. That's not the truth. So we need to love on each other more than we love money, more than we love status, more than we love fame. We need to love one another. Listen, most other nationalities, Bishop, appreciate you coming on, man. Glad to see you. Most other nationalities support one another. We have the biggest problem, but it was instilled in us. See, before we came to this country, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. If you go do some research, it wasn't like that. Yeah, you had different ones. Don't get me wrong. So, when Africa became colonized, yeah, different ones were selling each other out in slavery, all that kind of foolishness. So it's been going on for a long time. But I'm talking about when we were brought to this country. When we were brought to this country, we were indoctrinated in stuff that didn't even line up with our heritage. It didn't even line up with our heritage. And we've got to get out of that mindset and start supporting one another and appreciating one another and loving one another. Why? Because we're valuable. You are valuable. You need to know your worth and know the next man's worth as well. Don't devalue somebody. If you know somebody that's got a business, support their business and support them until things change. If they mess over you, well, then you don't necessarily have to support them no more, but that don't mean you don't love them. You just say, well, I can't deal with you no more because you didn't mess over me. And that's real talk. I've had to do that. I don't like not supporting black folk. I love supporting black folk. I love it. I think it's powerful, right? Because I'm always looking to be a blessing to somebody else, especially our people. But see, we don't have that mindset. It's like the crab in the bucket mentality. One person come up and the others want to try to pull them down. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth because it goes on. It goes on. But we've got to get out of that mindset and start really supporting one another and start really loving on each other and showing each other how much we appreciate each other. I put a post on Facebook here recently of myself when I was 21 and a current picture of myself. I put 2 pictures up. And one of the main things that I was trying to deal with was my self-esteem at the time when I was young. My self-esteem was trash. It was garbage. Because, you know, back in the early 80s when I was coming up, there was this black and dark skin and light skin thing. And that's what's crazy. That stuff is still going on today. It's amazing. I still don't get that. I still don't get that. Light skinned brothers is out and dark skinned brothers is in. But when I was coming up, the dark skinned brothers wasn't in. The light skinned brothers was in. You know what I mean? And so all the sisters, man, when I was in school, the sisters, they just catered to the light skinned brothers. They were like, ooh, look at they just love the light skinned brothers. But the dark skinned brother like myself, we was kicked to the curb. I had my first crush. Oh, this girl was beautiful. Oh my gosh, she was beautiful. I ain't gonna even describe her, but I can tell you what, she was beautiful to me. You feel me? She was my first crush. And you know what she told me? She told me I was too dark for her. I was like, really? I couldn't believe it. I was blown away. But then there was a powerful black woman that came to me and told me, she said, look, she said, you are fine. And the way she said it, I felt something in my spirit. I felt something in my spirit when she said it, y'all. Kid you not? I felt something in my spirit. Something rose up in me. I was like, ooh, she ain't lying. She ain't lying. And she said that thing. And I'm talking about this sister that said this. She was an older woman. She wasn't no old woman, but she was older than myself, right? But she was bad. Woo, she was a bad somebody. You feel me? And when she said that, it meant something. It wasn't like she was no dog, because she wasn't, and nobody's a dog. I'm just saying, she was beautiful. You feel me? And when she said that, that thing resonated in my spirit, hit me hard as bricks. And even through as age has come, as I aged a little bit longer, aged a little bit more, I got a little older, my confidence got built. Now, I'm not big-headed, but I know my worth. I know my worth. I know who I am. I know who I am. And I want to encourage you, if you don't know who you are, study yourself. Study your history. Find out really what your ancestors were about. Go find that out. Rodney, appreciate you coming on, man. Gerald, appreciate you. Jeanette, appreciate you, love. Appreciate you. Sharon, appreciate y'all coming on. Listen, find out who you are and who your ancestors are. And understand how valuable you are. You're valuable. You're so valuable. You're so valuable to us as a whole, as a people. And you're also valuable to the world. You're valuable to the world. But see, your value is trying to be devalued. Our value is trying to be devalued. Because a lot of stuff that we've done, now that they've been benefiting from it, now new technologies come into play, and we're still doing wonderful things, marvelous things, right? In this world today, as a people, we are. But now it's become, well, we don't necessarily value you anymore, but they never really have. So this is why it's so easy for a man to be brutalized, unarmed, defenseless, murdered, not even resisting, where a joker can put his knee on the back of his neck. And if he's in him pleading for his life, and this joker didn't even care. So we have to care about ourselves, family. We have to care about ourselves. We have to care enough about ourselves to stop allowing ourselves to be put in certain situations, okay? Have your stuff in order. If you get pulled over by the police, Don't be riding around with illegal tags. Don't be riding around without no insurance and all that kind of foolishness. Don't give these folks no reason or no to mess with you. Hey, Auntie, thank you for coming on. Don't give these folks no reason to mess with you. Don't give these folks no reason to pull you over. You know what I mean? I got tinted windows on my Fiat, but I always keep my insurance. I keep, you know what I mean? I keep my tags up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here, riding dirty, trying to get over. I'm not trying to do that, because I love myself. And one thing I don't like is I don't like giving folk my money. I don't like that. I don't like just giving the court system my money. Yeah, I'm a black man, but I don't like giving my money away. So I make sure that I line my stuff up. I make sure that I'm doing the right things. I got my stuff in order. You feel me? And that's what we have to do. And some of us, listen, they're killing us for standing on the street. They're killing us for all kind of crazy stuff. You don't never know. But I'm telling you, if you can have a different mindset, know your worth, to where you don't put yourself in compromising positions. I don't put myself in compromising positions. I don't put myself in compromising positions. I ain't no punk either. Don't get me wrong. I can protect myself. Believe that. Believe that. I can protect myself. No doubt. But I don't put myself in compromising positions. I don't do that. Simply because that's not wisdom. I want to live. I got grandchildren to live for. I'm looking for my grands. I got my children. I got 3 children. But I'm looking for my grandchildren. I want to see them. So what would I look like putting myself in a compromised position where I'm going to lose my life behind some foolishness? No, I'm not going to lose my life behind no other individual. I'm not going to lose my life behind no crazy relationship. None of that. No, I'm not going to do that. But I will stand up for myself. I will stand up for myself. I will stand up for my family. I will stand up for my loved ones. I will stand up for my friends. I will stand up for those that I appreciate and respect. I will. I'll stand firm. I promise you I will. And I won't allow in my presence anybody to hurt somebody that I'm connected to. I won't allow it. I won't allow it. It's in my blood to be protective. It's in my DNA to be protective. Real talk. Real talk. I go out for mine. Honestly. Come at me wrong, I don't care who you are. And I'll go out for mine. And that's facts. But at the end of the day, I'm one of the sweetest cats you'll ever know. You know what I mean? My heart is gold. And I know it is. I love on people. I do. I love on people. I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm not no simp. I'm not no wuss or none of that. Yeah, but I love people. Okay? But here it is. So I've been on here a long time. But it's Thursday. It's Thursday. I am a businessman as well. All right? I have to plug my business because this is what I do for a living. All right? This is how I make my living now. You know, my jobs have shut down. I'm barely working. My main job is barely, I'm barely working it, but I'm grateful for, the assistance that I receive when it comes to unemployment. I'm transparent. I'm not ashamed of that. You know what I mean? That's not going to last long. So I'm trying to build my business to where I don't need that anymore. That's another thing. We'll talk about that later, but you got to get your mind changed off of depending on folk. So here it is. I'm going to plug my businesses. I own an entertainment company. Hey, TB. All right, man. Look at you. Appreciate you, man, coming on. That's my brother, man, right there. Oh, my God. Back in the day, man, we've been friends for, about 40-something years, man. That's my brother, man. My goodness. Susan, good to have you online. Carla, all right. Bless you for coming on. Appreciate y'all. Listen, y'all go back and check this live out in the beginning, man. I said some powerful things. But listen, I'm finna end this, but I got to plug my business. Like I said, I own an entertainment company, okay? I'm a recording artist. I'm an actor. I do all that, okay? I love this stuff. This is what I love, all right? But I also own a health and wellness business. And we have products, man, that can change your life. Change mine. Change mine. When I started, listen, I've lost 28 pounds. Big Rod, that's my cousin. Good to have you on, man. Appreciate you. Listen, I've lost 28 pounds since January. Since January. I started my weight loss journey in January, and I've lost 28 pounds. And I still got a few more to go. I still got probably a little under 100 to go because I'm trying to get to, I thought about it, and I said, you know what? I want to get to my high school weight. That picture that I put up, that was when I was 21. I was around 225. I was 225, and that was what I weighed in high school. When I got to my sophomore year, I think it was, I was around 225. I played football and all that, but I'm still the same height, still 6'2", almost 6'3", and I want to get back to that 225 mark. So I got about little under 100 pounds to go, but I'm excited because I'm gonna get there. Ooh, I'm gonna get there. Ooh, I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna have them thighs. The muscle thighs, the TB used that. TB, you remember you used to have them thighs? I don't know if you still got them now. You used to jump out the gym. Remember that? I'm going to have them thighs. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm going to have that 6-pack. Well, I'm trying to get a 12. I'm going to go and get me a 12-pack because it's in there. It's in there. It's just hid by a whole lot of fat. But we finna lose that. Finna get that out the way, okay? I'm going to get that 12-pack. I'm going to have that, I'm going to have them cuts and them tries. Hey, Bug, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming on. I'm going to have them cuts and them tries, all that kind of stuff. When I turn 55, y'all going to be like, whoa, what happened? Whoa, what happened? It's almost there. I'm almost there. I got a lot of work to do, but that's my goal. That's my goal. I want to look real good. And it ain't for nobody else but for me. I want to look in the mirror and say, Wood, daggone boy, you off the chain. Look at you. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. And it's so beneficial for your health. You want to live long. That's what I want to do. I want to live long, right? So I changed my diet. I changed my mindset. I started using these products. Listen, hit me up. retail.totallifechanges.com/Jones L. Woods. If somebody would put that in the description for me, I would appreciate it. Retail, all lowercase, retail.totallifechanges.com/Jones L. Woods. All right? That's my website, guys. If you want to go and check out what I'm doing, go peruse the website. Go see the products, right? All our products is on there. I partnered with a company called Total Life Changes. One of the best companies in the world. I kid you not. One of the best companies in the world. Jack Fallon is the founder and CEO, and I've never met him personally, so I don't have a whole lot to say about him in that personal sense, but I'm grateful for what he chose to do. I'm grateful for that because it has helped me. It's blessed me. It's blessed me in ways that I wouldn't have even imagined. It has been a total life change for me, truly. So I'm excited about it. Listen, guys, go on, check it out, okay? When you get a chance, you know, if you want to holler at me about the products, you're more than welcome to do that. DM me. If you got my phone number, call me. I'll sit down and I'll break stuff down to you, okay? Listen, I'm looking for 100 partners in 300 days. I want 100 business partners in 300 days. Listen, I'm a part of a team called 5K Grinding. It's 4 coaches, 4 teams. Team Come Up, Team Boss Connect, Team 100, and Team Level Up. All right? It's 4 teams, and it's full of powerful women, powerful folks as a whole. Brothers as well. I mean, listen, we're doing major things. We're trying to impact 5,000 families. 5,000 families. We're doing a 90-day run, and we're trying to impact 5,000 families. We want to bring people into awareness. We want to bring them into a healthy position in their life. Hey, Auntie, good to have you on. Appreciate you coming on. We want to put them in a position where they can be healthy, they can live longer, and they can make some of this money. As Princess say, some of this money. Get some of this money. You feel me? All right. I'm out of here. Auntie, go check out the beginning of the live. I talked about some good stuff. All right. Until then, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all coming on. Bug, appreciate you coming on, man. I'll reach out to you soon. Big Rod, Tim, all y'all, appreciate y'all coming on. Love y'all, man. Appreciate you as always. All right. I'm just here to share the wealth and the wellness. All right. It's your Uncle Jones L. Peace. I holla.